This is a stupid question, but I'm gonna answer it. It says, hey y'all, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Crystianna Summers. If you didn't know, I am 20 years old. I'm currently in college. This is where you will get to know more about me outside of Bring It and outside of just Golden Girls. So yeah, let's get to it. What age did you start dancing? I started dancing when I was like 6. What was it like becoming a Golden Girl? Becoming a Golden Girl, you know, you gotta try out, and then when you try out, you gotta try to stand out from everyone else. Show your best moves and all that, and I think I did that on my first tryouts, but I was, you know, dancing a little wild. It was a good tryout. I was nervous, yeah, because it was something new. It was a rumor going around that I had already said I was gonna make the team, but no, that's not me. I'm very humble. Very humble. It's hard. It's not gonna be handed to you. You gotta work for it. How do you balance having a nursing major and dance? Y'all, this is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I can't tell y'all how many nights I can cry because I just felt overwhelmed. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. So sometimes I be having to wake up at like 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning to go to school. And nursing school is like an hour away from where I live. So yeah, and then right after school, I have to go right to practice. And after practice, well, during practice, we be there all day. And it ain't no telling when you gonna get out. It's no telling, literally. So then after that, I have to make sure I'm not super worn out so that I can study for my tests and my checkoffs. Because in nursing school, we have this thing called checkoffs where you have to memorize what you have to do, like a certain skill or something. I be having to stay up till like 3 o'clock in the morning to study. And sometimes I be falling asleep studying. I don't even be finishing studying what I'm supposed to study. So then the next day, I be having to study while I'm on the way to school. But hey, I made it through the first semester and I got 3 more. So pray for me. What's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is
smacking.
I hate when people smack. Like when they're eating their food and they're just, no, I hate that. Like, cut it out. Next, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is red. My favorite food, I like hot wings, chicken tenders. I like pasta. Yeah. What motivated you to keep going and dancing when things got complicated? Something that motivated me was like my end goal. Like I don't want to finish college without saying, you know, I finished dancing. And that's my goal. I don't want to look back and be like, dang, I should have kept dancing. Because after college, ain't no telling. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. Another thing that kept me motivated was my fans. Y'all really motivate me a lot. Especially like with the posts and the comments and the messages. And even when y'all DM me saying that I inspire you. So y'all really be motivating me to keep going in this dancing stuff. When is my birthday? My birthday is June 20th, 2002. I turned 21 this year. Period. Gonna be legal. How was it growing up on TV? Growing up on TV was hard. It's like all I had was my sisters and dance. I really couldn't go to no games. I was always busy with dance. Didn't have a life outside of dance. It was hard. Even balancing school with dance, it was a lot. Like, it was a lot. Like being on TV, stressed out at a young age. 0 out of 10 would recommend. But I mean, one thing I loved about it was I grew bonds with a lot of people that I called my sister. I grew up with them, so it wasn't bad. They were always the highlight of my day, literally. Sometimes I used to dread going to practice. Sometimes I used to be like, I can't wait to go to practice and see my sister. Favorite dance song? What do you plan on doing after college? After college, I plan on getting me a job. I want to be a registered nurse. I don't know if I want to travel. I'm not really sure what type of nurse I want to be at, because right now I'm still going through clinical. I want to get a job as a nurse. And I'll also like to have like my own little side hustle. What is it like dancing at college level, and any tips for beginners? Dancing at a college level is completely different from dancing at a high school level. High school community dance is different, way different from college. Being in college, you have to dance more mature. You can't do a lot of stuff you did in high school or in community dance. And it's just so different because like the games be so live. Like, I just can't explain the feeling. Like, it makes me so happy, but it's challenging. You're gonna have to prioritize your time a lot if you want to do other stuff. When I was in high school and on Bringy, I didn't have time to like go to parties or nothing like that. But now that I'm in college, I have time to still go out sometimes when I want to. Any tips for beginners? Keep going. If you want to dance in college, make sure that you look up their style, study their style, and try to learn it as best as you can without actually being on the team. Because when you get on the team, if you make the team, it's gonna be hard trying to, get their style. Also say, keep your head up. If you don't make it, try out again. You never know. This is a stupid question. Well, it's not a stupid question. Whoever asked me, you just don't know what you're talking about. But it says, what made your mom put you on the dancing dolls if she wasn't supporting? My mom was definitely supporting me. My mama and my daddy. Before he died, they were both coming to my competitions. My mama didn't put me on dancing dolls, Brittany did. So that's really why she was on the show with me. Like, she put me on the show, and they wanted to cast her as my mom because I guess everybody else had their moms on there, so they wanted to make everybody think that she was my mom. But they had to cut that out because my daddy and my mom, they weren't going for that. They didn't like that, You can't believe everything that you see on reality TV. What made you want to try out for Jesus? When I was on Dancing Dolls, like me and Cameron and Michaela and all of us, we all used to watch HBCU dance teams. We used to go to their games. I remember actually going to one of Alcorn games and seeing the Golden Girls and taking a picture with them because, I don't know, it's like seeing them and watching them, they were different. I liked their hump. I liked everything about them. How could you not love the Gigi's? I love my Gigi's. It was just something different about them that I loved so much. They had high energy, the facials, the attitude. I just loved it all. Yeah, and I was like, I want to be a Golden Girl. Do you still talk to any of the girls from when you was on Dancing Dolls? Yes, I still talk to a lot of the girls. Actually, I talk to, Tanisha and Makaya, they're on the team with me. They're Golden Girls with me. I talked to Michaela, Cameron, Talk to Anaya. I really talk to all of them sometimes too. No, I do not still dance with Coach D. How is nursing school for you so far? How long did it take before you got into the program? Nursing school for me so far has been rough. It's just been a lot trying to balance it with dance. Like I already explained, yeah, that's a lot, and it's already hard within itself. So you gotta study. And plus, I don't play about my grades. So if it drops below something that I don't want, I'm gonna be stressing out. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna do whatever I can to pull my grade back up. As long as you keep your head up, stay consistent, and just study, you're gonna make it through. How long did it take before I got into the program? 2 years. I applied when I was a sophomore, and then I got into the school. Do you have a best friend? Yes, I have a best friend. Her name is Kirsten. That is my girl. I met her at Alcorn. She's like, you know how you can find a soulmate and a friend? That's Kirsten. That's my girl. I could talk to her about anything. I don't ever feel like I'm left out from her, you know? And we just click, and we're both Geminis. If there was a Dancing Doll reboot, would you consider being in if they asked? I guess you were talking about Bring It, and the answer is, what college do you dance for? I dance for Alcorn State University. What made you want to become a dancer, and how has it impacted you? She actually saw the Dancing Dolls in a parade, and she wanted me to become part of that team. So that's how I started dancing, and it has impacted me in many ways. Like, I have fans. I've had many opportunities to go and teach other girls what I know, and I'm also doing it still in college. Like, doing what I love in college. So yeah, it's impacting me in a lot of ways. I've also gotten sisters. Like, I've also gained sisters from dance. What year do I graduate college? I graduate in 2024. What was your favorite experience on Dancing Dolls, and why? I mean, I really can't pick a favorite because we've done so many things, but I really liked being on stage with Todrick Hall. Like, that was one of my favorites. I still go back and watch that video till this day.
It just felt so good to be dancing on stage for him.
And like, me and my team, we did all that together. We worked together to make up the dance and the costumes and all of that. It was fun. It was stressful at first though, but it was fun. Who was my favorite GG captain? Peeve, of course. I love Zalia too, and I also love Olivia. Both of them. Yeah. Favorite tail moment? My favorite tail moment was probably Jackson State. Outside of dance, I like going to nursing school. Like, I really like it. Like, it's something different, and I really enjoy learning about something that I want to do for the rest of my life. So, well, not the rest of my life, but for my career path. I also like to go to movies, go out of town, do different things, experience different stuff with my friends. But I'm also a homebody. Like, I stay in the house all day. Hardest part of going from DD4L to GG's. The hardest part to me was getting the style. Getting the style down. Trying to stop dancing like a dancing doll and trying to learn how to dance like a golden girl. That was definitely the hardest part to me. My favorite genre of music, I literally like all types of music. So so I can't pick a favorite. If you in the car with me, 1 minute you'll be listening to a white people song, then the next minute you'll be listening to Naiko, Jasmine Sullivan. What are you thinking about when you dance? Before I dance, I think about not messing up. Yeah, I think about not messing up, just being myself and killing it, doing it to the best of my ability. Like, I'd be like, I'm finna go out here, I'm finna kill it. And then when I'm dancing, my mind goes, it don't go blank, but I don't think, I just do. That's how I am. I don't know about other dancers. What did you do to prepare for Golden Girls tryouts? I started making up my tryout dance during my senior year. So I started early while making up my tryout dance. I put a lot of thought into it. I made sure I showcased all of my best moves, everything that I could do, while also showcasing attitude. I was also working out because I had gained weight my senior year. Can you talk about how it was starting your first year of college during COVID? Well, on the Golden Girls side, we was kind of disappointed because we really couldn't do anything. Like, we had one real performance and then the other performance was virtual. But on the school side, a lot of my classes were virtual classes. Didn't really do a lot during my first year. I went to like one party, but I met a lot of people, like my crowd brothers and sisters. Yeah, I love them. What does it feel like being a tail, and what is the best thing about it? If you don't know what a tail is basically the last person in line on like the dance team. They do like extra stuff at the end, like walking in, they'll be the last one doing extra things. And I love being a tail, honestly, because I can do what I want to do and I can really show people like who I am, what type of golden girl I am. I'm enchanting. I feel like I be showing that through my dance moves when I tell. And every Gigi tell is different. But every Gigi tell you're gonna love. Okay? Do you want any kids? If so, how many? Yeah, I want kids. I want 2 or 3. But not now. Not soon. No. Introvert or extrovert? I'm an introvert if I don't know you. But if I know you, I'm an extrovert. So am I both? Am I in the middle? Introvert, extrovert. Most memorable performance? I would say Southern versus Alcorn 2021. I love that performance so much. I don't know what happened, but I was just so turned up that game. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. Literally. I still go back and look at that video too. Outside of Gigi's, who's your favorite dance team? I like the Stingers. At what moment did you fall in love with dance? I think I fell in love with dance before I even got on a team. Like, when I was small, I was always dancing. My grandma told me I was always dancing in front of the TV. I was just born to be a dancer. My favorite uniform is anything with shingles on it. I think I'm gonna say big shingle. I really love that uniform. Gives you that extra oomph. Who's your favorite fan page? And you have to pick someone. All of them. YouTube goes. I just wanted to make a YouTube so y'all could really get to know me, to get to know my goofy side. More about me. I'm a very goofy person. I'm humble, I'm caring, I'm not stuck up. I don't have a lot of friends. I just stick with the same 2 or 3 people. You know, I have a lot of sisters. I have a lot of dancing sisters, like Golden Girls, Dancing Dolls, Crab brothers and sisters, things like that. I hope I answered all the questions that you guys want to know. I hope you like this video and make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.